about is reparationsbank.com.
Right. Yeah. That's what it is. It's the reparations bank. Because that was put on the Motor City News in reference to the enslavement. Okay, so you all did 8 p.m. You all did 8 p.m. yesterday. So what is the hotline actually for? Could you expound that to me?
The hotline is for people with questions or for directions to the conference call, to let them know when the stand-up is going to be, and basically any questions that they have that I can answer, or if anybody else that's on the hotline to answer.
Okay, now are you all working with also Willie Wilson? Are you all also working with Willie Wilson?
With who?
Willie Wilson. That's in Chicago.
No, ma'am.
Okay.
Yeah, well, I'm not sure because, see, like I said, I'm a hotline official. The actual human rights officials are on the conference call.
They're on the conference call.
Yeah. Yeah, you can talk to the actual officials on the conference call. They can let you know exactly who they're in contact with in other cities. Because I'm in representation of Detroit.
Oh, Detroit. Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay, I read the one.
Yeah.
Okay, because I know they supposed to be getting that situated too. It's a shame. Okay. Also, okay. So, do you know any of the names that's going to be on the conference? Are any of them from Chicago?
When you get on the conference, have you ever been on any conference?
No, I actually missed it yesterday. It said at 8:00, and I just had missed it. So.
Okay, well, it's gonna be another one tomorrow evening. Now, Mr. Ramzu Yunus and Mr. Daniel Guthridge are two of the people that represent here in Detroit. As far as who represents from Chicago or any of that, you will have to get with them on the call. They'll put you in contact with whoever's in Chicago.
Yeah, because I'm trying to reach them so that they can also come on my TV broadcast and we discuss this, because I actually started pushing that. I was one of the first ones that was actually pushing that reparation in reference to the, but it's not called, the original title is not called the reparation. That's just something that somebody came up with, because they wouldn't have it affiliated with gays and all that stuff, you know, so.
I'm not sure exactly, who they're affiliated with on the other end, like I said, because I'm only in Detroit. They're all over the place.
Right.
They travel. They deal with other countries. They deal with everything. I don't deal with that part. I'm just
Right.
I represent.
Right. I know what you're saying. I'm an ambassador of the country. So yeah, I know what you're saying.
I'm getting an ink pen. So you can give me your number so I can have him to get in contact with you about your broadcast.
Okay.
I'm getting a pen now. Okay, now, what's your name?
Okay, the name is Salvation Israel, SALVATION, Israel, ISREAL, Yahweh, YHWH.
You say Salvation Israel.
ISREAL, not ISRAEL, is real. And then space.
Salvation Israel.
Yahweh, space Yahweh, YHWH.
YHWH.
Yeah, I carry the Father's name. That's my lawful name. Okay, and I'm on Chicago Access, also TV 36 and 19 with public issues, and I'm on World Web with over 9 million people on the viewers.
Just give me a number. Just give me a phone number where you reach you at, because this fellow,
Okay, this number here that I'm calling you from, I think it's 7. This one is 708 548 8941.
Okay.
And let me give you one more number. You ready?
Yes, I'm
Okay.
ready.
Okay, it's 224
Mm-hmm.
216
Mm.
2327.
So, and you said your name is?
Salvation Israel.
Yeah.
Or you can just, or you can say
Okay.
cancel it, yeah, or you can just say cancel it Israel. Cancel it Israel. CONS.
Council Israel?
Yeah, cancel it. Cancel it. CONSULATE. Cancel it Israel. And they should know what that is.
Absolutely.
Right. If they're into
Okay. I'm getting ready to transfer your numbers over to him. His name is Ramzu Unit.
it's what?
His name is Ramzu Unit.
Oh, Ramzu. You said Ramzu? Oh, okay, yes. All right.
Or either Daniel Deatherage.
Okay. All right, thank you.
I'm gonna, okay, you have a good day, man.
All right, you too. Okay, so she's gonna transfer me straight over to Ramzu, and that's the one that actually was on the he's the one that actually was on the site that was shaking hands with the Hispanic in reference to the oil that they supposedly had found. And see, I didn't know that she was actually going to try to transfer me to Ramzu himself. So this is the color guy. I'm going to show you all him. Whereas I don't know, they wasn't trying to show that no more on the site. But let me see if I can pull it for you all. Praise up. Our Creator is real. So she doesn't understand that they calling it a reparation. But when you talk about the enslavement of our people, that's been way overdue of the Emancipation Proclamation. I read a lot of the information on the reparation that they're talking about in reference to African American enslavement. We are not Africans, but we're called African Americans here in the United States of America. But and so they was emphasizing about the 1862 through 1865 enslavement or 16 reference to also 1619. And so they also was speaking about, I seen one site where it spoke of 1787, which that one was backdated of the Dred Scott case of 1787 because Dred Scott won his case, and then they enacted him back in as a slave because they said that he put a citizen on his freedom form. So he put a citizen in. But I read whereas it also gave facts that even though he put it citizen in, he still made it to the United States of America and the land of the free. So this supposed to have been the land of the free, which actually, when you do the investigation, this land is known as Egypt, which is the land of the bondage that the Creator speaks of. When he said, when Sarai made it clear that Ishmael came from the woman of bondage, but Isaac is from the woman of the free. The woman of the free represents the land of the free. United States of America is Egypt, now called United States of America, which they call in the land of the free. But when you really look at it, our land of our free is really the land of Canaan, our original land, aka Israel. The land of Israel is us. So we are Israel, and our Creator Israel, in whose name we carry, is getting ready to take His people back to the land where we belong, which is a lot more to this. It's a lot more to this because you got the land of Israel, also aka Canaan, the land's flowing with milk and honey. And then you have also the spiritual temple body of the Creator, Israel, whereas it speaks about the body in Revelation chapter 7, where after the Israel, the Creator rejuvenate the rest of the Israelites first, and then He's going to do a multitude of people that's going to flow into the temple. Okay, the one that make it to eternal life. Now, we got showing where's Gentile people that came forth, and is showing, they're actually exposing that they were told to inject African American, primarily rephrased as black people, with the AIDS. So they was told to inject all black people with the AIDS when they gave the shots. All the shots that they give to black peoples, they inject them with AIDS. So they inject them with AIDS and cancer. Cancer and AIDS is basically the same. They both lose weight, they lose hair, you lose, your nutrition in your body. And then if you know how to fight it, as I had emphasized to a lot of you all, that when I was kidnapped by, these people, but I knew my purpose as well, because the Creator told me that He was getting ready to send me into the county for a destination. The destination was to minister to everybody there. And that's what I did, to judges, the attorneys, the officers, the people, the inmates, you name it, I gave it. And a lot of people, those of you that know of See Salvation Israel, and you're watching this program, you know darn well that word went forth. And then officers was coming in, whereas I sat with quite a few of them and gave them a lesson. And also Sanchez and Vasquez, shalom to you all. And to your sergeant, the one I played basketball with, the Hispanic one, tell her I said shalom too. And also, oh my gracious, Jones, Sergeant Jones, thank you, appreciate you. It's two Jones there. One Jones was a caseworker that was in Division 10. I had communicated with her and the caseworker Scott when I got my son released. And so I think that other Jones probably moved up in position. I don't know. It was something that she moved up in or something. But anyway, I'm glad that they did their part. What I had gave notice for them to do, and they did it. And also Brown, the formal, I think he was a formal assistant director. So Brown, because when I was injured there, Brown made it clear that nothing was supposed to, happen with me. And he was very angry when I got injured by the crazy girl named Simone. So I hope they deal with her, because the girl is psychotically crazy. She got issues and she needs serious help. She attacks older people out in the streets, and she did it in the county. She did this other sister that we knew that was an older sister, and they said she beat the hell out of her and almost killed her. So that girl Simone that was doing all that crying, saying she was all innocent, it turns out that she wasn't innocent after all. The girl was psychotically crazy and went at older people, where she would just attack them. She would attack them. I was actually sitting on the bed with my legs crossed when I was reading my Bible. When she attacked me, I couldn't even get up to unfold my legs, and when she threw blows to my head. And that's what she did. And then when they sent her, two of the officers that got mad at me before, two of the Gentile Caucasian one, they got mad at me before, and they deliberately sent the girl in there on purpose so that we can get into it again. But Simone didn't want to fight me. I was actually finna go at her. And I said, if they don't get her, I'm going to halfway kill the girl. Because, and so they, Jones and them, the sergeant, they had her removed it ASAP. Thank you for that. I don't try to mention I mentioned the agent rephrased as a judge, Matthew E. Coughlin, that wrongfully sent me to other areas, but like he said on the radio, it wasn't all his doing, and I don't know the validity of the whole thing, but I know that at the ending of the situation, from what I seen, I seen that he can be worked on, that the Creator can change his heart, and that he can do better. That's what I seen. Roseanne Scoramballo, attorney Roseanne Scoramballo, I was just very surprised to see how much weight she lost, and I don't know if it's cancer or what, but I keep her up in prayer. When I seen her in the elevator, if you listen to this, I seen you in the elevator, and I didn't even recognize you. But I don't know what's going on. I started losing a lot of weight because I was eating a lot of smoothie, and smoothie cappuccino with the peanut butter, and I was losing weight. Besides, them had injected me when I got transferred from there, so I was injected too with supposed to have been cancer. And then I researched it and started treating myself through the grace of my Father, Israel, the Creator of the universe. He'll show you what you need to do once you know what the situation is. You don't accept everything that everybody give you. You don't believe everything that everybody say. You believe the report of the Creator. Whose report will you believe? We shall believe the report of Israel, our Creator. His name is Israel. He said, if my people who are called by my name. What's his people's name? Israel. Isaiah 48 verse 1. So the children of Israel, who y'all think the children of Israel belongs to? Jacob and his children belongs to the Creator. He's Israel. We are his children. Who? The Creator of the universe. He is Israel. Praise King Israel, our highest, not most high, y'all. He is the highest light, royal priest. We getting ready to celebrate Passover and feast. Israel will, which is the month, what? Abib. Abib is what? Abib is April. So it starts April the 14th. And at 6 p.m. on the 14th becomes the 15th. At 6 p.m. on the 14th in the evening becomes the 15th. And so the 15th through the 21st. The 21st will be on the 20th at evening. So the 21st at evening. So the 20th at evening at 6 p.m. becomes the 21st. That's why you go get the verification when the day starts. What time does the day start? In Genesis chapter 1, verse 1 through 31. He said in the evening and the morning was the first day, the evening morning was the second day, the evening morning was the third day, the evening morning was the fourth day, the evening morning was the fifth day, the evening morning was the sixth day, and he rested the seventh day, which is the Sabbath day. The seventh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 is the seventh day. The Sabbath day. Number 7. The seventh day is the Sabbath day. And he tell you it starts in the evening. And then he made it clear the evening, which is night. At nighttime. So evening meant night, not early in the morning. Not when the sun is rising early in the morning, when it comes down from the dawn of the dark. Because some of the Israelites thought that it was in the morning, and I had told them no, it's in the evening. The evening, because that's why it gives you the time of our Savior's death, and when he rose in the evening. Where does it tell you he got up before it dawned it towards the first day of the week, which in the evening, 6 p.m. So the original Passover and feast and so forth started on the Friday, 6 p.m. becomes Saturday. Okay, in the evening. The start of the day, y'all, is really in the evening. The start of the day. And so y'all got to know that we living in the last days. So this is it, y'all. This is it. This is it. We're coming to the end of this thing. And that Revelation chapter 17 is going to kick on in. And that's why I think that it was meant for Harry and, what's the name? Harry and his wife to depart. Because that Revelation 17 is going to kick in.